Hello everyone, ladies, gentlemen, and otaku alike. This is Recall Reviews. Atillio back here again, and this is the next of my career matches that I will be sharing with you. This is a tag team match that I had on ECPW Adrenaline TV. Now this was my first time being booked on the primary TV taping for Adrenaline. And it was a real kind of standard status quo tag team affair. It was me and at that time a newcomer, Sami Nasir, who I have about 5 years of history with now. Man, time really flies, man. Sammy's a very good and dear friend of mine now. And at this time, we were cool, but we were still, he was still very new. And we hadn't really gotten to know each other yet. But that aside, we were going to be wrestling Prince Akhenaten and Timothy Theory. Now, Theory is a good friend of mine, and Prince, since then, has warmed up to me quite a bit. I think he likes me a whole lot more now than he did back then. But the only thing really that kind of upset me, not really upset me, but kind of annoyed me at this time is really the commentary. Because at this point I had been wrestling for about 3 years, give or take, and on commentary was treated like I was a fresh-faced newcomer straight out of the ECPW training center. And that to me felt a little bit like a slap in the face, but I understand, and I understand that better now. Because if it didn't happen on Adrenaline TV, it didn't happen at all. Just like if it didn't happen in WWE or something WWE adjacent, it didn't actually happen. And the overall lighting kind of worked because of how dark it was in that building as well. So this is me and Sami Nasir versus Devito's Army, Prince Akhenaten, and Timothy Theory at Adrenaline TV. Let's roll the tape.
Jumpstart this with Devito's Army in there against two relative newcomers, Sami Nasir and Atillio Aprile.
Well, Gino Cruz, I don't know too much about the two newcomers, but I do know a lot about Timothy Theory and Prince Akhenaten.
The Arabian Dream is in there right now. Sami Nasir.
Well, we got two people from the Middle East, the Arabian Dream and the Egyptian, Prince Akhenaten.
Oh, he tripped him up. Uh-oh. Well, that was nothing but just a kick to the midsection.
Hey, it was a...
He's outmaneuvering the Prince. I don't think DeVito's going to like that.
Well, Doug DeVito is proclaiming himself 220 Manager of the Year. Gino, it's got a long way to go.
And here's Atillio Aprile stopping it, starting things in there with Timothy Theory. And the fans letting DeVito know what they think of him, and it's not very much.
They're chanting for the Candyman.
Joey, I know last week we had a great program, and great to have you again as long with the fans. We have another one this week. We're starting off with this matchup, but coming up, Andrew Anderson makes his return against Tristan Law, and you got to believe Anderson's going to be out for some revenge.
Well, Andrew Anderson, Gino, he's one of the toughest competitors we've ever had here in ECPW.
No doubt he's been around proving this test of time.
And now a big fan favorite.
Nice headlock takeover there by Atillio Aprile. Again, you're watching two of the newcomers out of the ECPW Training Center. Opportunities come up, and you may not be scheduled to wrestle. You're down there, and you fill in. Due to an injury, it could be a travel problem, and then you get your opportunity.
No, if somebody gets stuck on Route 17, these guys are here.
Everybody knows the Jersey traffic, Joey G.
Oh, forget about it. Yeah, DeVito look a little...
Oh, look at those shoes he's got.
Tonight?
He looks a little out of sorts every night. He's got them orthopedic shoes on. Herman Munster shoes.
I was talking to Andrew Anderson in the locker room tonight. How him and I have a better relationship since he's got a change of heart. But he was telling me that when DeVito managed him, there was a time where DeVito became a vegetarian. And I just cannot understand Devito ever giving up meat.
I'm sure he missed it. Right now, Atillio Aprile kind of doing some, very basic wrestling holds, but unfortunately, he just caught a punch to the face. Not much of a counter for that, is there?
No, there isn't. And Timothy Theory, referee, doing a good job in getting Prince Akanakan out of the ring. I thought they were going to double team him there.
Tag is made. In comes the Persian powerhouse, Sami Nasir, former powerlifter, bodybuilder. Now trying his hand at professional wrestling.
Uh-oh. Is Devito leaning a little bit to the right?
He's not straight.
Never was.
We've known that for years.
Never was.
But you got to say this, Joey. He has assembled some kind of army. And he has run roughshod over ECW, putting Andrew Anderson on the shelf. We're going to see him later on. He's got his run-ins with the flows. So, I mean, he's basically said everything he was going to do.
You can definitely say he has a better army than Wardrobe.
Got that same jacket from his communion.
Uh-oh, what's going on over here?
Twinkle Toes McGee over there. And we, Joey, I know you missed the wrestling action. You've been watching on TV when you weren't here, but you really enjoy the fans. And I see you before the events, always talking to them.
I'll tell you what, Gino Caruso, and you wrestling fans out there watching us on television tonight, it's great action, but you have to be here in person in order to feel the excitement of East Coast professional wrestling.
You're right, Joey G. There's no doubt about it. It's great on TV. Oh, what a leg drop from the top. That may be it.
I'll tell you, Akanakan and Theory are working very well together tonight.
Speaking of fans, we have a great fan, David Cavalier from Parsippany, New Jersey. Cannot wait for the April 17th big wrestling event, Spring Slam. The big one in Parsippany with some great wrestlers, Tommy Dreamer, The Patriot, Tony Atlas, Tito Santana, all the stars, and much more to come up, Joey.
That's going to be very exciting, Gino.
As always, stay tuned at the end of the program for live upcoming events, how you can get tickets. And there's Sami Nasir trying to get over and make a tag.
I definitely will be at that Parsippany show.
Uh-oh, look at this.
What's going on here? Akanakan with a couple of rights. Oh, boy, here we go.
Double team. Manipulate the referee.
Devito's happy about that, isn't he?
Big splash. Caught him with the Labans right there. Oh,
you think
gotta make a tag.
You think he took a little too much time?
Way too much time.
What is Devito trying to keep his hair on? Holding his head?
It's windy out. Sammy's got to make a tag to his partner. Tag is made. Here comes Sami. Oh, right hand. Whoa, another right hand.
Wow.
He's got some power in those hands. Oh, caught a glancing blow there. Didn't quite get it all.
But enough to put the Prince down. Big leg.
Oh, look at that Theory pulling to the outside. Oh, low blow there.
Come on, what's going on? Referee. That's
Cheap win there. Cheap win there.
This match, Devito's Army.
Devito's Army.